Good evening and welcome to round 10 of the New South Wales State League, coming to you live and exclusive from ELS Hall on the Ryde Baseball Club broadcasting channel. Our new platform recently launched, and this is, as I said, round 10, moments away from the first pitch here. It's a beautiful Wednesday night here in Sydney. I'll go around the diamond and introduce you to the Hawks, how they've taken the field tonight. The starting pitcher for your Ryde Hawks is Kyle Cross. The honours behind the dish go to Andrew Johnston. First base is Oliver Flockstra. Second base is Jesse O'Connell. Third base for tonight is Callum Lambert. The shortstop for the fixture is Lachlan Heath. We'll travel to the outfield. In left field, Christian Lane. Centre field is Baden Haggerty. And rounding out the starting nine is the right fielder, Miguel Nixon. The designated hitter for tonight is Max Brennan. And of course, the Hawks are hosting Greater West here tonight, and the Greater Western Warriors will come to the plate in this order. Shogun Ichimura is the leadoff hitter. Shane Fogarty will bat 2. Shane Benson is the 3-hole. The cleanup tonight is Evan Antonellis. Cody Godbold will bat 5. Jared Manuel will bat 6. Craig Willis 7. Caden Nash 8, and again rounding out the 9 is Daniel Schrute, and the starting pitcher there is Hayden Salt. And of course I'll introduce you to the Hawks as they come to the plate. The plate umpire for tonight is Mr. Dave Brody, and the field umpires, 3-man crew, Mr. Joel Merchant at third base, Mr. Brandon Lee at first base. Scorers for tonight, Lynn Donald for your Ryde Hawks and Janine Hunt for Greater Western. I'm Kerry Choi, and are you nameless tonight? You're still nameless. So my panel is still nameless, but we'll call them Cornelius and Horatio. John and Bob are running the panel for us tonight, and we'll explain some more of that over the weekend's broadcast. But we do have the new platform. We're very excited to continue to be able broadcasting to you from the new platform. We did have a hiccup in our stream, but Owen is the best in the business, and one day we'll be in contact with him again. First pitch in, and Ichimura has just lined that one straight into left field. So no mucking around here for the leadoff hitter for the Greater Western Warriors. Top of the first pitch is a single to left field. Really didn't have much of a chance to introduce Shoga Ichimura. It's a single to left field off the first pitch. Shane Fogarty will be batting in the 2-hole. And that one's on the ground again, lined into right field. So back-to-back hits off back-to-back pitches for the Greater Western Warriors. And 2 pitches, and they have runners on first and second. None out here in the top of the first innings. And that'll bring to the plate for his first appearance a designated hitter for tonight. Number 4, Shane Benson, checks in to his base coach for the signal. Steps in on the right side with some confidence. 2 pitches, 2 hits. And that's going to sit up for Benson, so just a ball there. A 1-0. If you are just joining us, this is the top of the first. Round 10, Ryde Hawks, Greater Western Warriors. Game 1 and 2 hits. And that one is lasered into left field. Benson came around to show bunt early on that preparation for the pitch there from Cross. And just stood up and turned on it. And it went down to the Hawks bullpen in left field. So the count now 1-1 on the 3-hole hitter. As I said, leadoff single to left for Ichimura first pitch. Shane Fogarty also similarly jumping on the first pitch and sending it into right field. 1-1 is the count on Benson. And Benson's going to show bunt again. He's put it on the ground. Cross is going to scoop it up over to Flockstra for the out. But the Warriors runners will advance. So the first out is recorded here, but Ichimura now standing safely at third base. Fogarty standing safely at second base, and just the one out here. And the cleanup hitter, Evan Antonellis, has stepped in for his first appearance. Got a lot of bat movement there, Antonellis. He's chopped away at that first pitch, foul. So 0-1. Long pause from Cross. And the pitch is fired on by Antonellis. And the chase is on, and it's called foul. So a really long chase there from the right fielder, Nixon. And the ball just did trail away as it got deeper and deeper into the outfield. But 2 fouls now on Antonellis. We have a full program coming to you live on Saturday, right here from ELS Hall. More game day action for you. First pitch of under 18s at 10:30 on Saturday morning, and third grade will follow, second grade will follow, and the return fixture of first grade 6 p.m. Saturday night. Game day live. That's what it'll be. Every moment of every game will be brought to you live and exclusive on our new platform. So make sure you head over, hit like and subscribe so you get the notifications when the games go live. Another long pause here on the mound from Crossy. 0-2 is the count on Antonellis. And that one's in the dirt. It's kept in front by Johnston though. Just got attacked by a soccer ball. It is kept in front well by Johnston. No movement on the base pass from Ichimura or Fogarty. So the count 1-2 now on Antonellis. Okay, a lot of bat movement there from Antonellis. I'm not judging. That's on the ground. Great scoop there from the third baseman, Lambert. And a rundown's here now with Ichimura. And all the runners are going to move. So Ichimura is probably going to get sacrificed here. And yes, he is. So Ichimura is going to be out. But Antonellis has taken advantage and got himself around to second. So Antonellis will get a board on the fielder's choice play, is my guess. And Fogarty will move to third. And Ichimura will be out at home plate. So a nice read there from Callum Lambert. I won't mark all of the players in that rundown. That's a scorer's job. But Callum Lambert with the heads-up play there saw Ichimura had taken off, and that run has been saved there by that heads-up play. So 2 out now, but no pressure less here. Still runners on second and third base. And the first pitch is a ball into the left-handed Godbold. No movements from the runners. That one pretty much came through and hit the fence pretty hard. And for those of you familiar with the ELS backdrop here, it is a brick wall behind our bannering. So it does ricochet off. And you may have heard that on the field mic, the bounce back. So 1 ball now on the 5-hole hitter, Cody Godbold. And that's going to be down. It's going to get away from Johnston, but not enough for Fogarty to chance himself getting home. So 2 balls. Got a nice crowd here for a Wednesday night. It is a beautiful night in Sydney. And that's going to drop again for Godbold. So 3 straight balls there. So 3 balls. And that's going to find the strike zone. Apologies for not having our rider radar up tonight. We've had a couple of technical issues in the ballpark tonight. We'll get that up and running for you on the stream on Saturday. Owen's nodding. I'm making him nod. Sorry, John's nodding. Stanley's nodding. I'm not allowed to call him Owen anymore. That one's lifted into shallow centre field. It's going to drop in front of Haggerty, so one run will cross. The other one's going to be held up at third base. So a single there for Godbold into shallow centre field is going to play a run here for the Greater Western Warriors in this top of the first innings. And they now have runners standing on the corners. 2 out is the count. So nice 2 out hitting there from the 5-hole Godbold. That's going to bring to the plate another left-handed hitter, Jared Manuel, step in for his first appearance tonight. 2 out, 1 in, 2 on, top 1. And that one down the chute for called strike 1. So 0-1. Runner's taken off. Johnston with the throw. And the stolen base will go in the books for Godbold. Antonellis not chancing himself down there at third base on the throw. And I think it's 2 strikes here on Manuel. And that one's been lifted into left. So another base hit here for the Greater Western Warriors. And that one's got away from the left field. It's on its way to the fence. 2 runs are going to cross. So a bases clearing stand-up double there for Jared Manuel. And the Greater Western Warriors plate another 2 runs here on 2 out. So good 2 out hitting there from the 5 and 6-hole batters. And another left-hander is going to step in. So 3 in a row. So Craig Willis will step in for his first appearance. And that's going to miss down, ball 1. Do I detect on the stream there that Kyle Cross may be having a Movember experience? That one's sent up over our heads. There we go. He is a Movember experience on Kyle Cross there. I nearly didn't recognise him when he was on the mound, but I was like, that's definitely his number. So 1 ball, 1 strike, the count now on Willis. And that's going to be outside. 2-1. If you have just joined us, recapping the innings, Shoga Ichimura with a leadoff single to left field. Shane Fogarty with a single to right. Shane Benson grounding out on a bunt, a sacrifice bunt. Evan Antonellis reaching on a fielder's choice. Cody Godbold a single to centre. Jared Manuel a single to left. And that is how Greater Western Warriors have 2 on, 2 out, 3 in. And the count, 2 balls, 1 strike. Beg your pardon, 3 balls, 1. So the walk's going to be drawn there by Willis. So a 2-out walk for Craig Willis will load up the bases here for the Warriors. And that will bring to the plate for his first appearance. So it's going to bring a visit. So it's going to bring a visit from the Ryde manager here, and it's the top of the first. So 2 out, 3 in, load of bases, and the 8-hole hitter, Caden Nash, just a reminder, included there. And I'm going to keep talking, even though I think that the stream may have gone down for a minute, but hopefully we'll be able to resume the coverage shortly. So another left-handed hitter, wowza, Caden Nash in for his first appearance. And apologies for the interruption to the stream there. We just had an internet issue. I was having them all day at work, actually. Has it been a thing today? And the first pitch to Nash in for called strike one. So a good visit there to cross. And the swing there from Nash. So 0-2 the count. Load of bases. 2 out here in this top of the first innings. This is the 8-hole hitter for Greater Western. Big choke up on the bat there from Nash, and he's fired it down to the Hawks bullpen. So 0-2 remains the count. And that's going to miss outside. Not chased by the young Nash. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that one fired again down the left side of the diamond. Quick shout out to the Women's League, who have their pink round this weekend. So if you have any connections to any of the women playing in that, there's an opportunity to make a donation there and support the breast cancer fundraising efforts of the Women's League in their pink round, being played Friday night and Saturday, I believe, at the Dolphins home ground at Eastern Suburbs. So 2-2 is the count now for Nash. Load of bases, 2 out. And a broken bat foul there for Nash. So he'll just head back to the dugout for a substitute bat. Good, not a bad at bat here from the young left fielder. Make it 7 pitches so far. And that one's off the handle from Heap to Flockstra. The out will be recorded. So that will be the end here of the Greater Western Warriors. They will leave the 3 runners stranded, but they have plated 3 here, and they go to the bottom of the innings with a 3-run leader over your Ryde Hawks. And this is how the Warriors will take the field. The starting pitcher is Hayden Salt. The honours behind the dish tonight go to Shoga Ichimura. First base is Jared Manuel. Second base is Daniel Schrute. Third base tonight is Shane Fogarty. The shortstop for the fixture is Evan Antonellis. And the outfield, Caden Nash in left, Craig Willis in centre, and in right field is Cody Godbold. We've already met the designated hitter, Shane Benson. He batted in the 4-hole. And now your Ryde Hawks will come to the plate in this order. Baden Haggerty, the centre fielder, will get us underway. The 2-hole tonight is Miguel Nixon. Batting 3 is the designated hitter for the Hawks, Max Brennan. Jesse O'Connell will bat for. Interesting line here. Bats for, plays for, wears for. Ha, fun. Christian Lane will bat in the 5-hole. Oliver Flockstra will bat 6. Callum Lambert is the 7-hole hitter. Andrew Johnston will bat 8, and the shortstop Lachlan Heap will round out the batting lineup for your Ryde Hawks. So Salt just going through his last few warm-up pitches. If you have just joined us, Greater Western plating 3 in the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the innings now with that 3-run buffer. We've been dealing with some technical issues here in the ballpark. In fact, we weren't even sure if we were going to get the stream up and running tonight. But the boys have worked very hard, and they do have it all going. We're just minus the pocket radar, but we should have that up and running for the full day on Saturday's coverage. So any budding pitchers out there, for both teams, you'll get your velos on Saturday. Fingers crossed. No, we don't cross our fingers. We're not superstitious. We're baseballers. We can't possibly be superstitious. We're superior-stitious. But so Baden Haggerty will open his account from Hayden Salt with a swing. 0-1. A superstitious baseballer. That is unheard of in the sporting realm. And another swing there from Haggerty, 0-2. And that's going to miss down. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count for Haggerty. And that one's on the ground, moving in and making the running play is Evan Antonella. So I've got to say, an equally good pick at first base there from Jared Manuel. And Haggerty will be out on the ground out. And that will bring to the plate for his first appearance the right fielder, Miguel Nixon. Oh, wowza. That one has hit Nixon and knocked the helmet off his head. He picked it up instantly and he's running down to first base. So props to him for that. I guess get checked over there by the first base coach, Phil Wilson. And apologies, we've just got the one camera at the moment. But Miguel Nixon seems fine down at first base. So the hit by pitch there for Nixon. We'll see him get aboard. Max Brennan, the designated hitter, will step in for his first appearance. And Nixon in the steel crouch position, so he seems fine. Brennan will see the first pitch in for a called strike 1. Mary and Matt, if you're watching from home, he seems okay. Ball. So 1-1 the count now for Brennan. And that's down. Scooped by Ichimura will keep Nixon at first. So 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, it's our producer making the long walk around to the centre field camera. Right. That's the dedication of the production crew at Ryde Baseball Broadcasting. Game Day Live. Leave him be. God love him. And that's going to be outside for Brennan. So 3 balls, 1 is the count now for Max Brennan. It's not a walk of shame, it's a walk of dedication. Walk of dedication. 3-1. And the foul there from Brennan. Nixon had taken off on the 3-1 count, but he'll come back. And the count now full for Max Brennan. And Brennan's going to swing. Nixon will take off. So the strikeout will be recorded for Max Brennan. And the stolen base will go in the books for Miguel Nixon. And that will bring to the plate for his first appearance the second baseman and cleanup hitter for tonight, Jesse O'Connell. And that's going to sit up for O'Connell. Ball 1. And that's going to miss outside. So 1 up, 1 out here for O'Connell. And that one will catch the inside of the plate. So 2-1. And the swing from O'Connell there. So 2 balls, 2 strikes is the count. 2 out, 1 on here for your Ryde Hawks, bottom of the first. And that's going to be up and out for O'Connell. So full count. And O'Connell will swing, and that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the first. So after 1 complete, it is Greater Western 3, your Ryde Hawks 0. We'll take a break and be back for the top of the second. Good evening. Welcome back to the top of the second innings. Leading us off here will be the 9-hole hitter, the second baseman, Daniel Schrute. Kyle Cross back out on the mound for his second innings of work. Shroot will come around for a bunt. The call from the Hawks, they'll charge in, but Shroot will pull back and it'll be called a strike by umpire Dave Brody. 0-1. And that's going to be a second one, possibly on the swing there, but it is a strike anyway, so 0-2. And that one into the top of the fence from Shroot. So 0-2 remains a count. And that will miss down. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And called down again. 2-2. And that one fouled back into the fence here. So Shroot battling through. And that's going to miss inside to the count now, full for Shroot. And that one line back across, got past him, and it'll be the single out to centre field. So quality at bat there from young Daniel Shroot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pitch at bat, resulting in the single to centre field, and that's going to turn the order over for the Warriors. And Ichimura will step in for his second appearance. He singled to left field, goes out on the base paths. But lead-off single on the first pitch, in fact, of the game. And this time, Ichimura will see that pitch in. Pick-off attempt there, but Shroot was back in enough time. Brandon Lee, umpire, standing right there. Another pick-off attempt, that one a bit high, but again, Shroot back. So just the 1 strike on Ichimura at the plate. And the balk's been called. So the pitch will be considered a no pitch, despite the fly out to centre field. So Ichimura with a second chance. Buy a lottery ticket, kid. Still only remains 1 strike on Ichimura. Balk not counting on the batter stat. It does count on the pitch to stat, I think, seeing it's been thrown, but someone will confirm that to me, I'm sure. That one chopped away by Ichimura down the left field line. So 2 strikes now. And our centre field camera is back. Got your steps up? It's about 7.5 kilometres around to that centre field camera, isn't it? 1.3 Ks? Half a marathon. And that one missing for Ichimura right when the centre field camera has come back up. So 1-2 is the count. So Ichimura with a couple of lives here. And this time he'll go down on strikes. So the first out will be recorded here, the foul tip out. Johnston very sure behind the dish on that one. Will bring to the plate for his second appearance, Shane Fogarty. And the first pitch is in and away from Johnston, and Daniel Schrute will get down to third base on the wild pitch. So Schrute with the single, balked to second, wild pitch to third. Fogarty in the box at the moment. He singled to right field in his first appearance off his first pitch. That's outside, 2 balls. So 3 straight balls. So the 3-0 pitch will be called strike. And that one is also going to be called a strike on Fogarty, even though it got away from Johnston. He did come around enough, but no movement down there from Schrute. That one awkwardly off the handle there for Fogarty. Very well controlled by Jesse O'Connell, second base there. Everyone was ready for it. O'Connell took charge. So 2 out now here for the Warriors. Will bring to the plate the 3-hole hitter, Shane Benson. He had a sacrifice bunt back to the pitcher, Kyle Cross. And that looks like it's Crossy's time is over. So a call to the League's Hub bullpen will bring Ben Caracassis to the mound. So the pitching change there from the League's Hub bullpen is Ben Caracassis. So while Ben just receives his instructions from his manager and has his warm-up pitches, I'll recap the innings. A leadoff single to centre field after a 9-pitch at bat for Daniel Schrute. He was balked to second and wild pitched to third, which is where he remains. Shoga Ichimura with the foul tip strikeout, and Shane Fogarty with the pop out to second base. And that is it. 1, 2, 3 batters for the innings. Greater Western do have 3 runs that they plated in the top of the first after some very, very aggressive hitting early and 2 out hitting late in the inning, in the half inning. So, yeah, they've plated 3 here. So Ben Caracassis just going through his last few warm-up pitches. You can see it from the front and from behind there, pitcher in pitcher. My new producer Stan's doing a great job. Okay, so it looks like we're ready to resume play, and Shane Benson will step in for his second appearance. As I said, a sacrifice bunt in his first at bat. And the first pitch in from Caracassis, called strike 1.
How are you today?
And that's going to sit outside. So 1-1. And Caracassis will find the zone again. Off speed. Very effective eye with those 2 pitches. So 1 and 2 the count. And Caracassis will get the job done. So a nice pitching substitution there will keep the Greater Western Warriors scoreless here in the top of the second. We'll be back for the bottom of the innings. Good evening. Welcome back to the bottom of the second innings, and stepping in for your Ryde Hawks to get us underway will be the left fielder and 5-hole hitter, Christian Lane. Hayden Salt out for his second innings of work. And that one's going to miss inside on Lane, ball 1. And Lane's put that one on the ground. The scoop from Antonella. The ball high, but Jared Manuel will keep hold of it at first base. And the out will be recorded. So 2 pitches, 1 out. Will bring to the plate for his first appearance Oliver Flockstra, first baseman. And the big swing there from Flockstra, 0-1. And that will come in on the zone there too. So 0-2. And that one's outside. And not chased by Flockstra. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And again, Foster will lay off 2-2. And that will see Flockstra back to the dugout. So Hayden Salt will pick up here. And Callum Lambert will now step in for his first appearance. And Lambert will see the first pitch in, called strike one. So 2 out here. And that's going to miss down for Lambert, 1-1. It's going to miss inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. And that's going to be in and possibly up. So 3-1. And Lambert will have a crack at that one. Send it foul down the right field side of the infield. So full count. And that one's been lifted into left field by Callum Lambert. So he's going to pick himself up a base hit here for the Hawks. Their first hit of the night. The single in to left. So the Hawks have a base runner. That will bring to the plate for his first appearance the catcher, Andrew Johnston. And Johnston will see the first pitch in from Salt, called strike one. And that's hit Johnston in the arm. So he'll head up to first base. I think it was probably more on his elbow guard or the fleshy part of his arm, but again, he seems okay at first base. So that will bring to the plate for his first appearance the final hitter for the Hawks. A 9-hole hitter and the shortstop, Lachlan Heap. And Heap will see the first pitch in. Strike one. 2 out, 2 on. 9-hole hitter in the box. That's out away from Heap. So 1-1. And into the zone there. So 1 ball, 2 strikes for Lachlan Heap. And that one's on the ground. It's going to get past the outstretched hand of Jared Manuel for a single into right field. And the base runner was sent from third base, and he's going to be out at home plate. So the single to Heap there into left field. But the base runner, Lambert, is going to be out at home plate. And that will be the end of the Hawks here in the bottom of the second innings. So the 9-2 play there will see Callum Lambert out at home plate. So with 2 innings in the books on the Red Stitches scoreboard, It is a Greater Western 3, your Ryde Hawks nil. We'll be back for the top of the third. Good evening and welcome back to the top of the third innings. Ben Caracassis out for his second innings of work, but he's really only had the one out in the top of the second. So let's say this is his first inning of work. He does have the 0.1 of an inning there in the books. The first of the Warriors to face him in this innings will be the four-hole hitter Evan Antonellis. And the first pitch in is called strike one. So 0-1 the count now on Antonellis. It's probably not pronounced flat, is it? Two and one. And that one's been fired into centre field by Antonellis. Going back and doing the duck and weave on it was Baden Haggerty. It looked like he might have lost it there for a minute, but reached up, took the grab, and the out will be recorded. That will bring to the plate for his second appearance, Cody Godbold. Godbold with the single to centre field. Also has a stolen base for the night. And the first of the quad of left-handed hitters. The first pitch in will be down ball one. That one also inside for Godbold. So 2 balls. So 3 balls now. So drawn walk there from Cody Godbold. Full day of coverage coming to you live on Saturday, first pitch of under 18s for 10:30 a.m. And please make sure you head over to the YouTube channel, our new platform, and hit like and subscribe to that. It's no charge to subscribe, but you will get the notifications when the streams go live on Saturday's coverage. The pitch there is a strike on the batter, but Godbold will take the opportunity to steal that second base away from the Hawks. So 0-1 is the count, but the stolen base will see another Warrior in scoring position. And the swing 0-2. And that will see Manuel down on strikes. So Ben Caracassis will pick up his second strikeout of the night. And the second out of the innings to bring to the plate for his second appearance, Craig Willis. Willis drew a walk in his first at bat. And he'll open his account here now with the swinging strike. 0-1. That's inside. So Godbold will move down to third base on the wild pitch. So Godbold now 90 feet away from another run for the Warriors. And 1-1 is the count on Willis. And a choppy hit down the left field line there. It's going to go foul. Going to go foul and made sure to stay foul by the third baseman, Lambert. So 1-2. And that one into the fence. So the count remains 1-2. And the swing will end the inning. So Caracassis will pick up his third strikeout of the night. The runner will be stranded at third. And the scoreline on the Red Stitches scoreboard will not change. We'll head to the bottom of the innings. Greater Western 3, Ryde 0. Good evening. Welcome back to the bottom of the third innings. And we've turned the order over here for the Hawks. And Baden Haggerty will step in for his second appearance. A ground out to the shortstop. Nice running play there by Evan Antonellis. Saw Haggerty retired in the bottom of the first. No change to the defensive lineup. Salt out for his third innings of work. That one chopped away by Haggerty down to the Hawks dugout. Oh, and 1. And that's going to miss outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike now for Baden Haggerty. That's outside again. 2-1. And that's outside again. So 3-1. And a mid-batter visit here. Unusual to see that in seniors baseball. So not much to recap in the innings, as Baden Haggerty is the leadoff hitter. A foul and 3 balls has resulted in a mid-batter visit. So 3-1. And Haggerty will draw the walk. So a lead-off walk issued to the Hawks here in this bottom of the 3rd innings. Will bring to the plate for his first appearance Miguel Nixon. And the first pitch into Nixon, down for a ball. Nixon hit by pitch in his first at bat. In fact, it hit and ripped off his helmet, but you can see that he is perfectly fine. So good news for that young batter. And that's going to be called a strike. Nixon came around to show the bunt, but called a strike nevertheless by umpire Brody. 1-1. And that will drop in. So 1 ball, 2 for Nixon. That's inside. Well left by Nixon, read it well. 2-2. Salt there, very quickly over to first base. And that one's on the ground. It's going to get through to left field for a single. So Miguel Nixon will pick himself up a hit here for the Hawks. Second of the night. So, a walk and a single will bring to the plate for his second appearance the designated hitter and 3-hole hitter Max Brennan. And it is none out here in the bottom of the 3rd. And Brennan represents the tying run. He'll see the first pitch in and probably up. Ball 1. That one's on the ground. The scoop from Antonellis over, and the double play will be easily recorded there for the Greater Western Warriors. But Baden Haggerty will move down to third base. And that will bring to the plate the clean-up hitter, Jesse O'Connell. So 2 out now for the Hawks. And the first pitch into O'Connell will be ball 1. And that one again straight to Antonellis. The scoop wasn't clean. The throw won't be picked. And Jesse O'Connell will get a board. We'll see how the scorers treat that one. But it will be a run here for the Hawks in the bottom of the third. And that's probably going to be charged as an error on the shortstop. Pretty hard hit ball from O'Connell. Knocked down by Antonellis, then thrown away. And O'Connell will be aboard. The 5-hole hitter, Christian Lane, in the box now. And he will see the first pitch in for a call, strike one. Antonellis with the bat down there, with the bat down. Batted the ball down at shortstop and looked up to see Jesse O'Connell powering down the first base line. And just out of the reach of Manuel. And O'Connell aboard. 1-1 is the call. That one's been fired down the left field line, but it will be foul. So Lane turning on that one, ripping it down the left field line all the way, to the corner. So 1-2 is the count. And that's outside. It's going to get away from Ichimura. So the wild pitch will see O'Connell move down to second base. And 2-2 is the count here on Lane. And that's going to sit up for Lane. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, full count now on the 5-hole hitter, left fielder Christian Lane. And that one's on the ground. It's going to get past the fielders. Antonellis is going to scoop it up, but it will be a single there for Christian Lane. On its way out to left field, but Antonellis with the scoop realised there was no option for the throw, and O'Connell will move down to third, and Lane will be aboard with the single. And it looks like that's going to be Hayden Salt's time on the mound done. The change being made through the plate. So is it a call to the Leagues Hub bullpen, or is that going to be a fielding change? So it is a call to the Leagues Hub bullpen, and the new pitcher looks like it is, drum roll, So the new pitcher is Jackson Nash. Jackson with an X, Nash. So Jackson Nash just going through his last few warm-up pitches. And this is how the innings has played out. A lead-off walk to Baden Haggerty, who's come around to score Miguel Nixon the single to left field, and he's beg your pardon, Baden Haggerty's come around to score. Miguel Nixon was out on the ground into double play. Max Brennan also out on that same play. Jesse O'Connell reached on what's probably going to get charged as an error to the shortstop. Christian Lane with a single to the shortstop, and that's how we have 1 in, 2 out. Corners loaded with Hawks, and Oliver Flockstra stepping in for his second appearance, and he'll be the first to face Jackson Nash, a left-handed pitcher. And the first pitch into Flockstra is a ball. And that's going to find the zone, 1-1. And that one sent skyward by Flockstra. Moving under it and camping to take the catch will be the second baseman, Daniel Schrute. And that will end the Hawks here in this bottom of the third. So Nash coming in and getting the important out to keep the Hawks just to the 1 run. And the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is Greater Western 3, Ryde 1. We'll take a break and be back for the top of the fourth. Welcome back to the top of the fourth innings. And leading off will be left-handed hitter Caden Nash. Ben Caracas is out for his, let's call it third inning of work. And Caracas will find the zone, 1-1. That's outside, so 2 balls at 1. Caden Nash batting in the 8 hole for the Warriors, playing right field. Beg your pardon, playing left field. It's getting dark. Can't even tell my 9s from 7s. So 3 and 1. Oh no, 2 and 2, I beg your pardon. And the swing there will result in a little bit of bat, so a foul. And the foul tip out again. Johnston working hard for the Hawks behind the dish. So the first out recorded here in the top of the fourth will bring to the plate for his second appearance Daniel Schrute. Schrute with a single to centre field after a 9-pitch at bat. And the first pitch in 0-1. And the swing from Schrute, I should say. So 0-2. And that will see Benny Kay pick up his fifth strikeout of the night, I should say. And 2 outs now here in the top of the fourth. Will turn the order over. And the leadoff hitter, Shoga Ichimura, a ground out, a single to left, and a foul tip out in his account for tonight. He was out on the base paths with a heads-up play from Callum Lambert at third base. So 1 ball now on Ichimura. And that's going to be outside as well. So 2 balls. And the choppy swing there from Ichimura. 2-1. So 3-1. And again, the foul from Ichimura. It's going to fill up the count now for full count. And the walk will be drawn by Ichimura. And that will bring to the plate for his third appearance here in this top of the fourth innings, the 2-hole hitter, Shane Fogarty, the third baseman. A single to right field and a pop out to second base. Ichimura's taken off. The throw from Johnston's a cracker, and he's out. Oh, no, he's not. I called it too early. Ichimura getting under the tag. There's a great throw from Johnston. I thought the tag had been applied by O'Connell, but umpire Merchant right on the spot there with the big safe signal. Ichimura's taken off again. Johnston's not going to get him this time. And Ichimura tempting to come home. Took the ball away from Johnston. So Ichimura with his second stolen base of the inning. And he stands safely now at third base, but it is 2 out here. So Warriors with no outs up their sleeves. So 2-1. And that's in at the feet of Fogarty. So 3-1. And that one's on the ground. The scoop from Lambert. He made sure of it, used his whole body. Flockstra with the big stretch, but the out will be recorded. And the Warriors will remain scoreless here in the top of the fourth. We'll be back for the bottom of the inning. Good evening and welcome back to the bottom of the fourth innings. Jackson Nash is the pitcher of record here for the Greater Western team. And the first of the Hawks to face him here in this innings will be Callum Lambert, hitting in the 7-hole and leading off in this bottom of the fourth innings. The first pitch will be outside and down for Lambert, ball one. Thank you. So 2 balls now for Callum Lambert. Yeah, 3 straight balls. And the 3-0 will be called strike 1. So 3-1 now for Lambert. Lambert had a hit to left field in his first at bat after a quality at bat. He's lifted that one into centre field, moving over, and camping under it will be Craig Willis to record the out. So the first out here in the bottom of the fourth will bring to the plate for his second appearance Andrew Johnston. He was hit by pitch. And he's jumped on the first pitch, chases on from the right side of the Warriors infield, but I could hear it landing on concrete down there on the concourse. Did it? Sounded like a concrete land. And that one sent back in to the top of the press box. So 1-2, the count now on Andrew Johnston. And that one off the edge of the bat, moving over and taking the catch. A couple of feet away from the bag. Jaron Manuel with the pop out. That will bring to the plate for his second appearance the 9-hole hitter, Lachlan Heap. The second of the Hawks to pick up a hit. Callum Lambert getting a hit in the bottom of the second, followed by Heap. Both of those runners were stranded on the base paths. And the first pitch in to Lachlan Heap is called strike 1. And 1-1. And another ball on its trajectory to the concourse. I think that one's actually on the roof of the YMCA. 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count for Lachlan Heap. And that's going to miss inside. Big shout from the Greater Western crowd. 2-2. And Heap will scoop that one out into the fence. Inside for Heap. It's a full count. And that one scooped out by Heap, but this one's going to be caught at second base by Daniel Schrute. And so that will end the Hawks here in the bottom of the 4th. So after 4 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is Greater Western 3, Ryde Hawks 1. We'll be back for the top of the 5th. Welcome back to the top of the 5th. Moments away from the resumption of the game. Shane Benson will step in for his 3rd appearance, a sacrifice bunt and a strikeout for him tonight. And he has faced Ben Caracassis already in this game. First pitch in this time around from Caracassis will be down, ball 1. So 2 balls. And that's going to miss inside this time. So 3 balls. So 4 straight balls there to draw the walk for Benson. So lead-off walk here in the top of the 5th. Evan Antonellis. What? It's not. Is it? It's not Antonellis. It's Antoneus. I have to check that for the weekend. First pitch in. It's a ball. So 2 balls. And it's going to be a quick visit. Another mid-at-batter visit. So a quick visit there to Ben Caracassis, and a recap of the innings is really nothing. The leadoff walk to Shane Benson, 4 straight balls, and then 2 balls on Evan. Either Antoneus or Antonellis. Someone's going to confirm with me. Someone who... that one's in the air. It's going to drop for a base hit, and it's going to get past the diving right fielder. And the base runners are off. Antoneus is going to go round to third. Benson's going to come home. So the triple there for Evan. Antonellis will see him on third base, and another run cross here for the Warriors. A diving attempt there by the right fielder, Miguel Nixon, and just getting away from him. The chase was on, but the base runners were also on, and that is going to plate a run here. So 4 runs to 1 now is the scoreboard, and the first of the left-handed hitters, Godbold, will step in. First pitch is up, ball 1. So 2 balls now. And that one's lifted into centre right field, and the chase is on, and Godbold is definitely going to make it a triple. This is going to be in the park home run here for Cody Godbold. So Godbold with the in the park home run will plate another 2 runs here for the Warriors. A well-placed hit here at ELS Hall is always going to find that graveyard area out there, and that's exactly what Godbold just did. And he has cleared the bases. So plating 3 here in the 5th. And there's none out here in this top of the 5th innings. Jared Manuel in for his 3rd appearance. He's also had a hit to left field and a strikeout tonight. He has empty base paths ahead of him, with Benson, Antonellis and Godbold combining to score 3 runs here. So 1-1 the count now for Jared Manuel. And that's outside as well. 2-1. And that's a hit again. So Greater Western coming out tonight and very aggressive with the bat. Aggressive and confident. Craig Willis will step in now for his 3rd appearance. A walk and a strikeout for Willis tonight. And the bunt shown there by Willis, but it will be inside on his body. 1 ball. And that one's fouled back into the fence. None out here in the top of the fifth. 3 in, 1 on. 7-hole hitter Willis is the batter in the box. So Willis showing bunt again, but that one called a ball by umpire Brody. So that one I thought might have hit Willis. I thought he was walking down the line, but so we've got a 3-1 count now on Craig Willis, and Jared Manuel took the opportunity to get down to second on the wild pitch. Willis has lifted that one into left centre. Haggerty's going to take the running catch. He'll get it in pretty quickly, and Manuel won't tag up. So the fly out to centre field will be recorded here as the first out. We'll bring to the plate the 8-hole hitter and left fielder Caden Nash, another left-hander, the final of the left-handed quad there in the 5, 6, 7, 8 hole. A ground out and a strikeout for Caden Nash. First pitch in, ball 1. That one's been scooped out by Nash. And again, a diving catch is going to be attempted. It's going to get away. And Caden Nash with the double will plate another run here for the Warriors. So another Hawk laying out for a ball and just getting away from them. And that looks like it's Benny Kay's time on the mound done. So a call to the Leagues Hub bullpen. We'll see. Drum roll. It's a long way from the bullpen. It looks like Dylan Savino. Just getting a confirmation from the scorers on that pitching change. Dylan Savino is the new pitcher. The innings has gone this way. A lead-off walk to Shane Benson, a triple to Evan Antonellis, an in-the-park home run to Cody Godbold, a single to centre field for Jared Manuel, a fly out to centre field for Craig Willis, and a double to left field for Caden Nash. So the game is resuming. And the first pitch in to Daniel Shroot will be down for a ball. So 1-1 the count now for Shroot. Shroot heading in the 9 hole had a single and a strikeout. That's on the ground. O'Connell settles himself over to Flockstra, and the first out will be recorded. So Savino will pick up his first out of the 9. That's going to turn the order over for the Warriors. Caden Nash will move down to third base, and the leadoff hitter Soja Ichimura will step in for his 4th appearance here in the 5th innings. He jumps on the first pitch from Savino and will go straight down to the bullpen. And Savino will find the strike zone there. So 0-2 the count now for Ichimura. And Ichimura will swing over the top of that, and that will be the out there, but not before the Warriors plate another 4 runs, and they hold a 7 runs to 1 lead, beg your pardon, on the Red Stitches scoreboard. We'll be back for the bottom of the 5th. Good evening and welcome back to the bottom of the 5th innings. We do have a pitching change here for the Warriors. Jackson Forbes has come in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Jackson Nash. So a new pitcher here for the Warriors. No other defensive changes. Behind the dish remains Shoga Ichimura, first base. Jared Manuel, second base is Daniel Schrute. Third base is Shane Fogarty. The shortstop, Evan Antonellis. Outfield left to right, Caden Nash. Caden Nash, Craig Willis and Cody Godbold. Baden Haggerty is the first of the Hawks to face Jackson Forbes here in the bottom of the fifth. And 2 strikes is the count now on Haggerty. So Forbes getting to work quickly here in this bottom of the fifth innings. No new innings after 9:35. It is 8:58 p.m. here in Sydney. So still 35 or 40 minutes still left to play in this game. On the Red Stitches scoreboard, though, it is Greater Western 7, Ryde 1. And that's been lifted into centre field by Haggerty. Willis will make an easy catch there, and the out will be recorded. Miguel Nixon will step in for his third appearance. Hit by pitch in what looked quite nasty in the bottom of the first, and then a single to left field. Throw a stolen base in there too for Nixon. Oh, he's been hit again. Holy moly. I'm not sure where this one hit him, but he did have an elbow guard on. He seems okay again. So another hit by pitch there for Miguel Nixon. Max Brennan will step in for his third appearance. Brennan will see the pitch down, ball 1, a strikeout and a ground out. In fact, a ground into a double play for Brennan in his at-bats tonight. He has Miguel Nixon ahead of him on the base pass as he sends that one down to the foul territory of the left field area. 1-1. And just a little bit of bat on that one from Brennan. One and two. And chopped away again by Brennan. Nixon took off, but he'll be sent back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And Brennan fouling that one onto the roof of the YMCA. And Nixon has taken off. So we've got an interference call here at the plate. So the interference call's on the batter. So the double play interference there. I thought it might have been a CI, but the interference call is going to see the Hawks ended here in this bottom of the fifth. So after 5 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it's Greater Western 7, Ryde 1. We'll be back for the top of the 6th. Good evening. Welcome back to the top of the 6th innings. Stepping in to get us underway will be Shane Fogarty. Dylan Savino is the pitcher of record for the Hawks. And the first pitch in from Savino will be outside ball 1. And 1-1 now for Fogarty. Two one. That one's lifted skyward by Fogarty. Big chase again from the Hawks. Oh, and it's been dropped. So big run there from the left fielder in and out of the glove, unfortunately. Fogarty will be aboard. We'll see how the scorers put that one in the books. But that will bring to the plate for his 4th appearance, Shane Benson. A ground out, a strikeout, and a walk for Benson tonight. And now here in the top of the 6th, none out. And the swing from Benson will open his account against Savino. And a second. So 0-2. And Benson will go down on strike. So Savino will pick up his second strikeout of the game, and that will bring to the plate for his 4th appearance, Evan Antonellis. Reached on a fielder's choice, flew out to centre field and tripled to right field. He will face Savino here for the first time. And a called strike there for Antonellis to open his account against Savino. It's going to miss outside, 1-1. And the big swing from Antonellis. So 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. And the swing there will complete Antonellis' time at bat. Savino will pick up his 3rd strikeout. So 2 important strikeouts there here in this top of the 6th innings after the drop catch. I think it's probably going to go in the books. There's a drop catch in left field. We'll see what the scorers have put that in as. Cody Godbold will step in now for his 4th appearance. A single to centre field, a walk, couple of stolen bases, and an in-the-park home run for Godbold tonight. First pitch in from Savino, ball 1. 2 balls. So 3 balls now for Godbold. That one's lifted skyward by Godbold, but this time, no, it's going to find grass. So that one's going to find grass for Godbold, so he's going to pick himself up another hit. Thought for sure that one was going to be caught, but the Bermuda Triangle off the right field. And that found grass. Jared Manuel step in now for his 4th appearance. The first pitch in from Savino will be up for ball 1. Manuel with a single to left, a strikeout and a single to centre. Has now 2 runners ahead of him on the base pass. There is 2 outs, no outs up his sleeve. He's found that one back into the cricket nets. 1 ball, 1 strike. That will find the zone. A left-handed hitter. So 1 and 2 the count. Real swinger there. Choppy hit back to Savino, and he's not going to be able to make the play. So Jared Manuel will get aboard with a hit here, back to the pitcher. Awkward bounce for Savino, not able to make the play. And the bases are now loaded with Warriors. And that will bring to the plate for his 4th appearance, Craig Willis. A walk, a strikeout and a flyout for Willis. And 2 out here in the top of the 6th. And the first pitch will open Willis's account here. Strike 1. So 0-2. Load of bases, 2 out. 2 strikes on the batter, batting in the 7 hole. And it will miss down for a ball. So 3 balls, 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the swing there from Willis will end the inning. So Savino will get the job done. 3 strikeouts for the dig. But the bases will be left loaded with Warriors here. And after 6.5 innings, we'll head to the bottom of the innings with the Warriors holding a 7-1 lead on the Red Stitches scoreboard. We'll be back shortly. Good evening. Welcome back to the bottom of the 6th innings, which may be the final innings. We'll see how we go. But the bottom of the 6th innings is here, and there is another defensive change here for the Greater Western team. Sean Doolan will step in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Jackson Forbes. So a call to the Leagues Hub bullpen. We'll see Doolan, Salt, Nash, Forbes, Doolan combining here tonight for the Warriors. Cross Caracassis Savino for the Hawks. The first pitch in from Doolan will be outside to O'Connell. Ball one. O'Connell with a strikeout and probably reached on an error in his first two at bats tonight. Stepping in now for his third appearance. And that one scooped very well there at third base by Shane Fogarty. Another hard hit ball there from O'Connell, but Fogarty will take control of it, and the first out will be recorded here in the bottom of the 6th. Christian Lane will step in now for his first appearance. A ground out to shortstop and then a single to shortstop for him tonight. Both off the pitching of Hayden Salt. The first pitch in to Lane, ball one. Two balls. So 3 balls now to Lane. And Christian Lane will draw the walk. So ground out followed by a walk will bring to the plate for his third appearance, the first baseman Oliver Flockstra. A strikeout and a pop out for him tonight. So the strike called there on Flockstra. That one's going to be up. Flockstra will have a crack at that one. It'll go up over our heads, landing on the driveway about a metre behind us. So it went up a long way over the top of the fence there. And that's going to miss down. Quick bounce up there from Ichura. So full count now for Flockstra. And the runner Lane's taken off. This time the short hit there from Oliver Flockstra will be also controlled again by Fogarty. But heads up base running from Christian Lane. We'll see him now stand at third base. The choppy hit from Flockstra. Fogarty coming in, no cover on the base, and Lane will run the 2. So, but it is 2 out now here for the Hawks in the bottom of the 6th. Callum Lambert will step in for his third appearance, a single and a pop out, a fly out, should I say. And a ball now on Lambert. 2 balls. That's outside, scooped by Ichura, keeping Lane at third base. So 3 straight balls now on Lambert, sorry. And Lambert will draw the walk. That will bring to the plate for his third appearance Andrew Johnston, hit by pitch and a fly out to the first baseman. And the first pitch into Johnston, down, ball 1. And that will catch the inside of the plate. It is 2 out here for the Hawks in the bottom of the 6th. That's going to be up. And that one's in at the feet of Johnston. No movements from the Hawks base runners. So 3-1 the count now. And Andrew Johnston will draw a walk. So the base is now loaded with Hawks. But it is 2 out here in the bottom of the 6th. And we've got a pinch hitter here. And ironically, it is Heap for Heap. So Jackson Heap will come in to pinch hit for Lachlan Heap. It looks like another change here for the Greater Western team. To call to the League Club bullpen. Or is it just a change within the field? Let's have a look. So it's definitely more than a visit. There is a change here. Looks like he's got a couple of defensive changes. So DH, yeah, okay, so I've got that now. So that is going to see a number of changes here, and it will result in the Shane Fogarty coming in to take over the pitching responsibilities. For he's going to move from third base to the mound. The designated hitter, Shane Benson's going to come into the game, and he's going to take up the fielding position at first base. And Jared Manuel, who was the previous first baseman, is now going to field over at third base. So quickly around the diamond, Fogarty on the mound. Behind the dish is Ichimura. First base is Benson. Second base is Schrute. Third base is Manuel. Shortstop remains Antonellis. The outfield does not change. Nash, Willis and Godbold. So Jared Manuel just going through his last few warm-up pitches. And the first of the Hawks to face him will be the pinch hitter Jackson Heap. So it's not Jared Manuel, it's Shane Fogarty, beg your pardon. Fogarty going through his warm-up pitches. And Jackson Heap, the pinch hitter, coming in to pinch hit for his younger brother, Lachlan Heap. So Heap for Heap offensively. and Fogarty on the mound for the Greater Western side. The recap of the innings is a ground out to O'Connell to get us underway. Lane with a walk, Flockstra also with a ground out, Lambert with a walk, Johnston with a walk. Gives us loaded bases, 2 out, and we've got a pitch hitter and a pitching substitution. Bullpen night for the Warriors. 5 pitches used. So Jackson Heap will step in now for his first appearance tonight. Loaded bases, 2 out. Hawks chasing 6 runs to level this game. And the first pitch in from Fogarty to open Heap's account is a called strike 1. And a big swing there from Heap, 0-2. And that one is going to be scooped by Antonellis. The throw's a cracker. It won't be picked. 1 run's going to cross for the Hawks, and that will be all they'll be satisfied with. So a single there to shortstop for Jackson Heap. And the bases remain loaded of Hawks. 1 down, though, because a run has crossed. So 7 runs to 2 now. So turn the order over here for the Hawks. Baden Haggerty will step in for his 4th appearance. A ground out, a walk, and a fly out. And he sent that one into centre field, into the no man's territory. And the chase is on by the centre fielder. Haggerty's going to definitely get a double. 1's going to cross, 2's going to cross, 3's going to cross. And Haggerty with a bases clearing triple. So a bases clearing triple into the ELS graveyard for Baden Haggerty. Will plate 4 runs, 3 in the inning, 4 in the inning, 3 on the at bat, and the scoreline now 7 runs to 5, and that brings the tying run to the plate in the form of Miguel Nixon. Hit by pitch, a single, and a hit by pitch for Nixon. The Hawks have no outs up their sleeve. The tying run at the plate here. The first pitch in from Fogarty will be called strike 1. And that's going to be up and out for Nixon, 1-1. And a big swing there from Nixon. So 1 ball, 2 strikes is the count. No outs up the Hawks' sleeve here. Haggerty standing safely at third. And Nixon will go down on strikes. So that will be the end of the Hawks here, but they will plate 4 in the innings. And after 6 complete on the Red Stitches scoreboard, it is Greater Western 7, Ryde 5. So we'll be back shortly with the top of the 7th. Good evening and welcome back to the top of the 7th innings. We have a defensive change here for the Hawks. Pinch hitter Jackson Heap has been replaced defensively by Lincoln Gruppala, who's now taken up the shortstop fielding position. Jackson Nash is the first batter in the box to get us underway here in the top of the 7th. Dylan Savino out for his third innings of work. Yep. So 1-1 the count now for Nash. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now for Nash. And Nash will go down on strikes. Savino picking up his 5th of the night. So Daniel Schrute will step in for his 4th appearance. He actually was the first of the Warriors to face Savino when he came in to relieve Benny Kay in the top of the 5th. Just to face that one batter there to complete the innings. I beg your pardon, 2 batters to complete the innings. The first pitch in to Schrute called a strike 1. Savino with 5 strikeouts to his name tonight. And that's going to be called in by umpire Brody. So 2 strikes now on Schrute. And that one's going to be fouled by Schrute. It got away from Johnston. So Schrute will keep himself alive here. This will be the final innings. It is 9:35 here in Sydney. So no new innings after 9:35. So we are in the last innings of this game. Top 7. Bottom 7 will play. That's down, says umpire Brody. 1 ball, 2 strikes remains the count. And Schrute will go down on strikes. Savino will pick up another. It's going to turn the order over for the Warriors. And Ichimura will step in for his 5th appearance here tonight. A single, a strikeout, a walk, a couple of stolen bases, and a foul tip out. The first pitch in will be outside and down, ball 1. I think Savino had his first experience of some Sydney night bugs. And that one's going to be over the full stretch of the third baseman, Callum Lambert, for a broken bat single to left field for Ichimura. A full jump, full stretch there from third baseman Lambert, but it did find a path in to left field. That will bring to the plate the now pitcher of record for the Warriors, Shane Fogarty. A single to right, a pop out to second base, a ground out to third base, and probably reached on what was charged as an error against the left fielder. It's not my call, that's a scorer's call. But he was a base runner in that innings, the top of the 6th. So pick off attempt there. The throw back to the pitcher, not tidy. Lambert was on his way in to have a chat anyway and grabbed it. The 1 ball on Fogarty. 2 balls. That's outside. So 3 straight balls there to Shane Fogarty. And Savino will find the zone. So 3-1 to count now. 2 out, 1 on. Top 7. Ultimate inning here tonight. We'll be back on Saturday for a full round. First pitch for 18s at 10:30 a.m. followed at 1 p.m. by third grade, 3:30 p.m. for second grade, and the return fixture of first grade at 6 p.m. Saturday night. Weather is expected to be lovely here in Sydney on the weekend, so make your plans to head to the ballpark. That's inside, so the walk drawn there by Fogarty. The throw is not necessary and got away, so Ichimura will get down to third on the wild throw, which wasn't required, and that will see a quick visit here from the Ryde manager. It is 2 out, 2 on now. On the corners, in fact. And Benson will step in for his fifth appearance, I should say. So please make sure, if you've watched us tonight, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for supporting our New Look stream on our new platform. And we are trying to build back up our subscriptions after, what did we go from, 1,100 or something? 1,100 people, I'm going to say that. So we're trying to build back up our subscription. So please head over to the new platform, hit like and subscribe, and you will get a notification when the games go live on Saturday so that you do not miss a minute of the action from the ballpark here at ELS Hall. As I said, Shane Benson now stepping in. Runners on the corners. Benson with a sacrifice bunt, a strikeout, a walk and a strikeout. The first pitch into Benson outside and down, ball 1. No movement from the base runners there. Fogarty remains at first. Ichimura remains at third. 1 ball on the batter, Benson. And Benson with the choppy hit. It's got past the outfield. It's got past the third baseman and the shortstop. So a run will cross here for the Greater Western team. They'll plate a run here to extend their lead 8 runs to 5. A timely piece of hitting there from the 4-hole hitter Benson. Got past third base, got past the shortstop. So 2 out hitting there from Benson will bring to the plate Evan Antonellis. Reached on a fielder's choice, a flyer, a triple and a strikeout. And he'll open his account here with a big swing. And that's going to catch the inside of the plate. So 2 strikes now on Antonellis. And that one's going to find grass in left field. The runners will be satisfied with the 90 feet. So the single to right field will load up the bases here for the Greater Western team. 2 out. So 2 out hitting there from Benson and Antonellis. A walk from Fogarty and a hit from Ichimura. And that is how it is. Loaded bases. 1 in, 2 out. We'll bring to the plate Cody Godbold. He's been on fire tonight. A single to center, a walk, and in the park home run. And a single to right field. And now he has a load of bases. Top 7. Chance to extend the Warriors' lead. And the first pitch in to Godbold is down, ball 1. Yes, he did, says a field umpire. I think everyone did think he went. So 1-1 is the count now for Godbold. That's going to be up and out. So 2-1. That one chopped at by Godbold. So count 2-2 now. Two balls, 2 strikes. And Godbold will go down on strikes. So the bases will be left loaded. So we head to the bottom of the 7th. The Hawks were chasing 6. They closed it to 2. The Warriors have extended that chase back out to 3. We'll be back for the bottom of the inning. Welcome back to the bottom of the final innings here, bottom of the 7th. As I said, your Ryde Hawks, they were chasing 6. They closed that to 2. The Warriors plating a very important run in the top of the 7th, extending the chase to 3. So we do have a defensive change after all of that. Picton. So Declan Picton has come into the game for Shane Benson and is now fielding at first base. So it's a quick defensive change there. And Max Brennan is the batter in the box for your Ryde Hawks. So Dylan Picton at first base, Max Brennan in the box. 1-1 the count now for Brennan. Fogarty is the pitcher of record. He will remain that for this innings. So that one's on the ground, and Brennan's going to get aboard with a base hit. So the single to left to get the Hawks started here in the bottom of the 7th. And we have a pinch runner come in here for sure. Yep, Ryan Chu. So Ryan Chu will come in to pinch run here for Max Brennan in the bottom of the 7th. with the leadoff single for Brennan. Will bring to the plate for his 4th appearance Jesse O'Connell. O'Connell with a strikeout, reached on an error and a ground out. So O'Connell will step in now to face Fogarty for the first time. And he's lifted that into centre field, moving back. And it's over the head of Willis. And Chu's going to see sent. O'Connell is going to be satisfied with the double. And Chu will cross. So O'Connell with the double to centre field. We'll plate a run here for the Hawks in the bottom of the 7th. And we've got another pinch runner coming in. So Zorinsky. Ethan Zorinsky will come in to pinch run for Jesse O'Connell. So the Hawks with wheels in the bullpen, in the dugout, should I say. So they've closed the gap back to 2. And Christian Lane will step in now for his 4th appearance. A ground out, a single, and a walk for Lane. So Lane representing the tying run here in this game. And the first pitch in, down ball 1. And Lane sent that one into left field. It's going to be on its way to the fence. Zorinsky's going to be waved in. Lane's definitely going to get a double. He's going to try for the triple. Yes, he is. So Lane with the stand-up triple. So the tying run in this game now standing safely at third base with Lane's triple into left centre. Looks like we've got a pinch hitter here too, Jack Nan. So Jack Nan has come in to pinch hit in this game. Looks like there's going to be a pitching change here too. So what have we got here now? New pitcher is number 10. So the new pitcher is Cody Godbold. So Cody Godbold is coming in to take over the pitching responsibilities from Shane Fogarty. So Godbold, let's see what these changes are. Okay, so the change is Cody Godbold is coming from right field to take over the pitching responsibilities. Shane Fogarty is, in fact, going out to field at right field. So that's just a swap between those two players. So Godbold going through his last few warm-up pitches. The innings went like this. A single to Max Brennan. Jesse O'Connell with a double to, a triple to, no, I'm going to take that back. Let's start again. Max Brennan with a single to left field. Jesse O'Connell with a double to centre field. And Christian Lane with a triple to left field has resulted in 2 runs crossing the plate and the tying run in the game standing at third base. None out here in the bottom of the 7th, and Godbold will come in to take over the pitching responsibilities. So it's all happening here in the bottom of what will be the last innings of this game. And again, we are back on Saturday for a full round. Lots of baseball still to come your way. Thank you for tuning in tonight on our new platform, yet to be formally named. Game Day Live. Dan is coming into pinch hit for Oliver Flockstra. So Nan will be the first of the Hawks to face Godbold here. As I said, the tying run standing at third base. And the first pitch into Nan will be called strike one. And Nan will foul that one back into the fence. So 0-2 the count now on Nan. The fielders have come in to cut this run off. That's going to sit up for Nan. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. We had a little bit of a glitch there. Did we go down? We went down for a few seconds, but we're back again. We're back again, but we've just got the one camera, so stick with us. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count on Nan. And that one's fouled back by Nan. Got hold of just enough of it. I went down fixing the camera, did the big flinch on that one. So 1-2 remains the count for Nan. The first baseman's got sunglasses on his head that are quite, got a reflection. Kind of yuck. Nan's fouled that one back into the top of the fence again. So Nan battling here in his pinch hitting. Nan's put that one on the ground. The scoop, checking the runner. The scoop will be out at there. So the third baseman there making a nice play. Definitely checking lane at third base. So Jared Manuel there taking control. And Nan will be out on the ground out. So that's the first out. And we've got another pinch hitter here. This is going to be O'Neill. So Matt O'Neill will come in to pinch hit here for Callum Lambert. So O'Neill will step in for his first appearance tonight. And that's on the ground. It's going to get through for a base hit. So the single there for O'Neill is going to tie up this game. So we have a tied ball game now. And we have another pinch hitter. So this is Sebastian Matthews. So Sebastian Matthews coming in to pinch hit again here for the Hawks. 1 out. So this is a tied ball game. It was a 7-1 ball game for the longest of times. And we're now tied here at 8 apiece. 1 out for the Hawks. And big swing from Matthews. And that one's going to get into the top of the fence. So 0-2 the count. Owen desperately trying to get the cameras reconnected. We've just got the centre field camera now to see the game out. So stay with me in the commentary, because if we can't chase the ball, I'll chase it for you verbally. And that one's in the ground, but no movement on the base pass from O'Neill. If that kept in front by Ichura. 1-2 is the count on Matthews. O'Neill's taken off. The throw from Ichura won't beat O'Neill to the bag. So O'Neill with the stolen base. A ball on Matthews. 2-2 is the count. So the go-ahead run now standing at second base. One out here in this bottom of the last innings on a Wednesday night thriller here at ELS Hall. So they're putting him on. So intentional walk there for Matthews. That's going to bring to the plate for his first appearance tonight, Lincoln Gruppala. He came into the game defensively an inning ago. So Gruppala now will step in for his first appearance. He has O'Neill and Matthews on the base paths ahead of him. Oh, pretty quiet in the ballpark for that pitch, I've got to say. Down the chute to Gruppala, strike one. Young shortstop coming in defensively an inning ago. Can he get the job done? The go-ahead run is standing at second base. And that's going to find the zone again. So 0-2. And that's outside for Gruppala. So 1-2. That's outside again. Ichiro working very hard. Ichimura, beg your pardon, I got that completely wrong. Ichimura working very hard behind the dish there. 2-2 the count on Gruppala. That's going to be up for Gruppala. So full count now for the young 9-hole hitter. And Gruppala will draw the walk. So the base is now loaded with Hawks. And the go-ahead run is at third base. Baden Haggerty has 2 outs up his sleeve. Baden Haggerty with the bases clearing triple in the the in the bottom of the sixth. Baden Haggerty's orders turned over here. The 9-hole walked. Loaded bases for the Hawks. Baden Haggerty stepping in for his 5th appearance. And like I said, he had a bases clearing triple. The Greater Western infield is in. That one's a choppy hit back up the middle. The play is not going to make it, and O'Neill will slide home, and the Hawks will take the win. So a hit there to Baden Haggerty, and the Hawks will take the win. Came from nowhere. 7 runs. They were down by 6. Clawed it back to 2. Gave up another 1 and chased down those final 4 runs here in this bottom of the innings. And Hawks will take the win here on the Wednesday night. That is the game. And on behalf of the broadcast team, we're going to say goodnight. Don't forget, first pitch back here on Saturday morning, 10:30 a.m. We've got a full day for you. I'm Kerry Choi. Good night.